Hello and welcome, viewers. Ethiopia, a nation blessed with breathtaking landscapes and a wealth of history, stands as one of the world's most remarkable cultural destinations. With its diverse traditions and countless treasures, the country has inscribed several of its intangible heritage under UNESCO, yet still holds much more to share with humanity. Among its most distinctive and colorful celebrations is Genna, the Ethiopian Christmas, a festival that captivates with its unique timing, rituals, and cultural expressions. Unlike much of the world, which celebrates Christmas on December 25th, Ethiopia follows its own ancient calendar and commemorates the birth of Jesus Christ on January 7th. Genna is not merely a religious observance, it's a vibrant cultural event that brings families, neighbors, and communities together in joy and harmony. One of its most fascinating traditions is Yegenna Chawata, a centuries-old Ethiopian game that resembles field hockey. Played during the Christmas season, participants use wooden sticks called Genna to strike a hard wooden ball known as roer. Dressed in traditional attire, players honor their culture and show respect to their fans and competitors. Before the match begins, leaders are chosen for each team and respected elders from the crowd are appointed as referees. Beyond the excitement of the game, Genna is a day of deep cultural significance. Families gather in white cotton garments known as Yebahal lips, symbolizing purity and unity. The celebration is enriched with traditional dishes, homemade drinks, and the renowned Ethiopian coffee ceremony, which itself is a ritual of hospitality and togetherness. These customs are passed down for centuries, nurture and coexistence, love and respect among Ethiopians. Traditional beverages also play a central role in the festivities. Among them is Tella, a unique Ethiopian drink brewed from grains and enjoyed responsibly during the season. In Addis Ababa and across the country, the preparation and sharing of Tella add flavor and warmth to the celebration, reflecting Ethiopia's creativity and cultural pride. Stay tuned as we take you into the heart of Addis Ababa to witness how Tella is produced and enjoyed. As Christmas is being celebrated all over the world, different types of traditional foods and drinks prepared for making the holidays special. In African holidays, homemade beers like South Africa's thick grainy mkumbeto, made of maize or sorghum for ancestral connections, Rwanda's sweet banana brew, urwagwa, Uganda's maize or millet chimbuku, or Burundi's shared sorghum impeg are brewed from local grains and fruits for community, rituals, and celebrations often served communally with varieties of flavors. Allied with this, let's invite you an episode which shows how Ethiopians make traditional beverages for holidays like Christmas and others. Hello viewers, as Ethiopia is a home of a diverse range of ethnic groups, its cuisines are also rich in culture and traditions. Ethiopian cuisine survived for centuries without losing their traditional content. It remains a reflection of a country's cultural identity until today. Among these, we have brought you a traditional drink called Tella, a homemade beer, and how it's made. Keep watching. The place we are in now is called Bole Atlas, one of the hottest and attractive area in Addis Ababa. Here is the place where the biggest job is doing. All the necessary ingredients which helps to make Tella are combined and mixed. And also it is a place where the fermentation takes place. The fermentation takes almost 4 days. Sister Rosa will show us all the details and how the process is going on here.
ስሜ ሮዛ ዘውዴ ይባላል። My name is Rosa Zodi. I'm a Tella brewer at the Selo Brewery. I'll show you what the brewing process looks like from the beginning. First, the ingredients needed for brewing Tella must be prepared. The barley is cleaned, roasted until it becomes dark, and then ground. The barley malt is also dried and ground. The leaves and thin branches of geisho are pounded with a wooden mortar and pestle until they become small pieces. A large clay pot or plastic barrel is then prepared. After the charcoal is lit and releases smoke, the cleaned clay pot or plastic barrel is smoked using olive tree leaves. Next, add as much geisho as needed. In the past, our elders measured the ingredients by hand, but now we measure them in kilograms. Add the geisho and the malt into the barrel, followed by 4 jugs of water to form the dough. Once the dough ferments, barley flour is baked into flat bread, locally called Tella, cooked until it becomes darker. After cooling, the flat bread is broken into pieces and combined with barley powder that has been cooked with less water than kita on a hot griddle called nkuro. All of these are mixed with water, then covered and left to ferment for 4 days. We must be careful when adding water to the mixture. Some grains like wheat absorb water, but barley does not absorb much. The final process takes about 7 to 8 days. After that, the Tella is ready for drinking.
Here, finally, we got Tella. It smells so nice. I think it's very tasty. Dear viewers, this is the place where the final product of Tella presented for service. I'm gonna drink the tasty and flavored Ethiopian traditional Tella. Thank you.
The Tella I have bought you here is called somsoma. It is made from barley.
This is a Tella made from barley. Look how it is so beautiful. It looks so nice.
Which cup would you prefer to drink from? Let me describe them one by one. This cup is made of clay. This one is made of animal horn. It is the oldest traditional Tella cup in Ethiopia. This one is called Moha Ambessa Haile Selassie, a royal drinking cup. So which one do you choose?
Okay, I want this one.
ያው ጠላ በባህላችን ይቀመሳል ስለዚህ ልቀመስልሽ
She must taste it before I drink.
In our culture, when we bring a drink for a guest, it should be first tasted. So let me try it for you. This is the tasting cup. We also use the tasting cup as a cover for the clay jar.
So tasty, so delicious.
ሀገር ወርቁ እባላለሁ ትንሽ ጣፋጭ ነው እና በጣም ደስ ይላል
My name is Hagar Warku. Allah has a sweet taste and is very pleasant to drink. That is why we chose it. It is also a good drink for women. We prefer traditional Tella over alcoholic beverages. Factory-made drinks are not good for health because they contain chemicals. Tella, on the other hand, is our cultural drink, and we need to promote it more. Sometimes we come here with friends to drink and socialize. What makes Tella different from other drinks is that it is a traditional beverage of our country.
ደስ ይላል እንደዚህ አካባቢ
We also love this place because it is beautifully designed without losing Ethiopian cultural identity. I think it would be better if we chose more places like this. both to promote our traditions and to enjoy ourselves.
የበዓላት አካባቢዎች ላይ ምናምን ያመለጠት ደስ ይለኛል።
Personally, I like to drink Tella more during holidays. In our culture, Tella is usually consumed during holidays. But it's also good to enjoy in moderation at other times.
ስሜ ሰሎሜ ዮሐንስ ይባላል። አሁን የሚጠጣው ጠላ ወለላ ይባላል።
My name is Selo Brewery. The type of Tella I'm drinking now is called walela. There are many types of Tella made here, but we prefer walela because it has no bitterness. My friends and I always talk about it. It is encouraging to see traditional drinks like this being prepared in a house designed to promote the culture. It is beautifully made in a way that is convenient for everyone. Tella brings people together and strengthens community bonds. It should also be made more recognizable to the outside world. By involving young people, sharing its benefits, and posting about it on social media, Tella has a high chance of becoming widely known.
በበዓላት ብቻ ከሚሆንም ለሰርግም ለልደትም እንደዚሁም
Tella is usually consumed during holidays, but it's also a healthy drink for weddings, birthday parties, and other celebrations. It would be wonderful if Tella were served at all events where drinks are offered. Tella can be enjoyed anywhere, and its cultural value is very significant.
ባህላዊ ይዘቱም ቆንጆ ነው።
ስሜ ደግሞ ዮሐንስ አይቸው ይባላል። የድርጅቱ ባለቤት።
My name is Johannes Aicho. I'm engaged in producing Ethiopian traditional drink, Tella, or a homemade beer.
ያው እንደምታውቂው ጠላ የቆየ መጠጥ ነው።
As you know, Tella is an old drink. It has been known as Ethiopian local drink for many years. It passed from generation to generation. Nowadays, its demand and value are declining, so it's important to preserve its transmission from generation to generation. It is also important to demonstrate that it can serve as a business opportunity without compromising its traditional essence.
ስራ ዘርፍም መጠቀም እንደምንችል ለማሳየት ሰው እርግጥ ይወደዋል።
People love it. The reason is that it's not as easy to find Tella as it used to be, so people had to go to different places to find it. Nowadays, many Tella houses are opening in addition to ours. Previously, it was considered a drink that received little attention, but now we have shown that Tella is a timeless Ethiopian traditional drink.
ስራውም ያድጋል፣ ባህሉንም ጠብቆ ይሄዳል። ከተለያየ እህል ነው የምናመርታቸው።
We produce it from different grains. We have given different names to those produced from each grain. For example, we called Mabrak, the one produced from wheat. We have called Mestafaka, which is made from finger millet, locally called Dagusa. A Tella produced from barley is Somsoma. We call Genna the type of Tella that's made from teff, and Fendisha from corn. We produce 8 up to 9 type of Tella. Mabrak and Mestafakar have many consumers. Mabrak is with a strong and high alcohol content type of Tella. It is loved by many people. Mestafakar is preferred by those who like a grain called finger milled. The one that you are drinking is called Somsoma. It's made only with barley. The highest alcohol content of Tella is 8%. It is called Mabrak, which is made from wheat. A Tella made from barley has an alcohol content of 3 to 5%. It has a very short shelf life. We are working on how to preserve it. When it's exported, it should last at least a month. If we make it with ingredients that have been processed in a factory, it will lose its traditional flavor and freshness in a certain way. So we are working on a way to preserve it for a long period of time and increase its shelf life. For now, we are bottled like this and distributed in the city. This will last for up to 7 days. Customers say it's a good option to get Tella other than home. Many people like it and support what we are doing. We have made a lot of customers and we promote it by saying drink local, and people want that. You see, all people in the countryside prefer Tella for drinking in their daily basis. They use it more than water. It's rare to find a farmer who doesn't drink Tella daily. And also, I have never seen a farmer with obesity. Farmers come from the fields, eat their lunch and drink Tella and immediately return to their work. However, other factory processed alcohols make them tired.
ትንሽ ያሳንፋሉ። አብዛኛው ጊዜ የንግስ በዓላት ላይ ብዙ ተጠቃሚ ይኖራል።
Many consumers who will be looking for celebrations and occasions need Tella, like Gabriel, Michael, the New Year celebration, Easter, Christmas, and Epiphany. There is also a special dance event here for Epiphany.
በጥምቀት እንዲያውም ጭፈራው ምንም እዚያ አለ። የጠመቃው ፕሮሰስ ብቻ 7 ቀን ያክል ይፈጃል።
The brewing process of Tella takes about 7 to 8 days. It can be shorter or longer, depending on the temperature. Other tasks before brewing take 2 days. Total, it takes up to 10 days.
I hope you have enjoyed the way we show you the making process of Ethiopian national drink Tella, a homemade beer. We proudly invite you to try Ethiopian Tella. This is our special edition dedicated to the celebration of Ethiopian Christmas, traditionally known as Genna. More than just a holiday, Genna is a living heritage, a vibrant expression of faith, family, and tradition that has inspired and united Ethiopians for centuries, while offering the world a glimpse into one of humanity's most enduring cultures. As we honor this remarkable festival, we extend our heartfelt wishes. Merry Christmas to you and your loved ones.